So, it's clear that Tri-brigade runs the format. It has not only Catgirls, but 3 legal copies of Return from a Different Dimension. It's bullshit. But, if you can't beat them, join them. However, this is the Nopenguin channel. We do not simply join them, we exceed them. Now, how do we exceed the furry deck? We out-furry them. Yeah. Anyways, this is the Tri-brigade Fur Hire deck, aka the furry deck, and this is actually a really fun deck. The Tri-brigade is, of course, Tri-brigade can do everything the Tri-brigade deck normally does, but the Fur Hires do actually open up a lot of extra turns and sort of linking off even harder, or really setting up for like a second turn play. It's just a really fun deck, and I'll take you through it right now. First we have Raphael, champion of Fur Hire. This guy's a monster to gate if you pitch a Fur Hire. This guy is Fractar, 3 of those. 2 Seal, grabs back from the graveyard. Rescue Cat, of course. Beat, it's another one of, and it's the only other non-Tri-Beast monster in the deck, and he's really integral if you really want to pop off with the Fur Hires, but he's only F1 because he's not a Tri-Beast. Triple Ash Blossom, double Ceres, 1 Scout which pops sets, 2 Kit, 3 Dompa that pops face-up cards, 1 DD Crow, 2 Nerval, and Philo. Philo special summons from the graveyard, really good at extending. Then we have Call by the Grave and New Style for Hire. Now, this is one of the reasons why I really like the deck, because if you special summon monsters off of Rescue Cat, namely usually Kit and Dompa, you can then use New Style for Hire, tributing the Kit to get out Beat and go through on your For Hire plays. The only downside is this does lock you into attacking with For Hires for the turn, which will come into play, you'll see. Triple Tanky, triple Infib, and triple Revolt. You know, it's busted. In the extra, we have double Shrike, 1 Access Code, 1 Appaloosa, 1 Bird, 2 Fogo. Really, I could shave this down to 1 Fogo, and I'd probably put a second Silver Bullet in. Then we have Bear Bloom, double Frigite, 1 Daruma Doll, 1 Ancient Boy, 1 Cross Sheep. Now, this is important because, like I mentioned, you have to link with him before we go into our Fur Hire stuff, and this is the only Beast Link monster that doesn't matter what you're using. You can just use any 2 monsters with different names, and you can use this to get Beat off your field, get a Link to, and be able to start your Link climb once you do your Tri-brigade combos. And of course, Almirage. With that, let's go into the games. Yeah. Our first duel is up against Laval's. Now, I know it's an easy target, but I really just wanted to show off that at the end of the day, this is still a Tri-brigade deck. You can still do all the Tri-brigade things. So, of course, we're just going to go here, send Nerval, go ahead and active Fractal. Frigite's going to bring back Fractal. We're going to go into Shrike. Link 4, that way we're going to be able to add the DD Crow off of the Shrike leaving field and get out our Appaloosa, which will allow us to add Revolts. We're going to set Revolt past turn and let them go. Now, of course, we're playing against Laval. They really can't deal with this kind of interruption, and negating the 1 effect is enough for them to just go into battle and get hit by the Shrike off the Revolt. Why is this card legal? It's so fucking good. So, of course, Nerval Shrike, chain blocking, because of course you can do that. Gonna go ahead and add from the deck Rescue Cat, and we're just gonna go off from here. We're gonna North Summon our Fractal, 2 for 3, go ahead and get out Doomable, because of course he has no monsters in the graveyard right now. Shrike banishes, get out Ceres, Ceres goes for 3, get out Silver Bullet, then it's Access Code Talker, because I just want to really flex on him at this point, pop the last card, and go for battle. We can go for 3,000, 4,800, and way too much lethal. Our next match is up against Beetrooper. Now, this replay shows us going second, so it's a really good way to show what the deck can do. But they're just going to go ahead into the Inzektor Link. Unfortunately, I have the Infib, so I'm going to go ahead and negate that effect, but they're just going to keep trying. They're going to try to activate the second effect of this, but of course they're going to get negated. They're going to go into Papillion, an annoying card, activate Ballpark, set the counter trap, and end turn. So I'm just going to go Normal Summon Rescue Cat, activate his effect. He's going to go for Papillion to bring back a Beetrooper card, turning on his counter trap. Unfortunately, he couldn't do that before, so now I'm going to be able to get out Beat, using the Kit as material, activate the Kit, and from here, they're going to negate the Kit effect and keep Fur Hires out of my hand. But I'm just going to pop off Beat, add the Raphael, and Raphael's actually really great here, because I can look at the top 3 cards in my deck right now, and just add any of them. Doesn't have to be a Fur Hire card, although I did grab one just to keep a Fur Hire in deck. And we're going to grab a Seal, special summon Philo, and then Philo's going to grab another one to my hand. That way the reveal stays live, and like I said, even though they're two different archetypes, just because they are tri-beasts, they really work well together. But I'm able to get the card out of my hand, go into access code Talker. Unfortunately, I did activate Rookie Fur Hire, so I'm unable to attack with anything but my Fur Hire cards. But that doesn't really matter here. As you can see, I'm just going to be able to blow up the board absolutely free. Then I'm going to be able to go into this, and at the main phase 2, after I'm done attacking, I'm going to go into Appaloosa. They're playing off the top of the deck. They have absolutely no chance here, especially if they draw like that. So with that, let's go into Game 3. Our third match is up against Evil Heroes, but unfortunately, they just opened Red Ass Fusion and go into Dragoons. And as we all know, Dragoons is the most busted card. So he's just going to pass on Dragoons, and we have to go here. We're going to start with Beat, activate effect to nano the Dragoons, but luckily we have the Rookie, so we can basically dodge the destruction effect and still have board presence. Seal's going to activate Philo, activate the effect to grab it back to the hand. Philo's going to special summon. Now we're going to go into Cross Shape, because again, once we go into our Tri-brigade combo, we cannot use any beats for summon because it is a warrior type. We're going to go right into Strike, banish untargeting, and then go into access code, targeting this. I forget because I used Rookie I cannot battle this turn, so I just go Fractar and turn. Now he has a really good hand, he really doesn't need much, he just goes right into Dark Calling, get out Malicious Bane. This card is really powerful, but it can't get over the access code Talker yet. He's going to go for Stratos, add the Honestly Neos, which gives him more than enough attack to destroy my access code Talker, and I'm here staring down a monster that can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. Luckily, we're playing Tri-brigade. We're going to activate the Fractar, sending Kit, so we can send Nerval, so we can add another Fractar, really just filling up our graveyard for material. Fractar, banish 4, grab a Shrike, and get rid of this card, because this one does not stop itself from being banished. Then we're just going to attack. I didn't really want to overextend here. He has one card left playing off the top. He has Prosperity. Prosperity banished for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from here, he is going to add Ash Blossom. So at this point, I know that I really can't play with my Rescue Cat next turn. And then from there, Stratos. And if anyone's played Evil Heroes, you know that Stratos is just a 1-card Malicious Bane. So he's just going to go there, get the adjusted goal, go for Malicious Bane, and this time he's going to be able to wipe the field completely. I add Seal here because I figure if I can't go for the Rescue Cat, I should probably do something with the Fur Hires. And off the top I get none other than Raphael. My play was succeeded. Anyways, I go for Raphael, grab the Beat in the graveyard, and add a card off the top of my deck, which was Revolt of all cards. Set Revolt, attack over the Stratos, and pass turn. He draws the Bureau, which absolutely does nothing here, tries to destroy Malicious Bane, I negate it, that way I can make sure one of these materials stay on the field for next turn. Then I Revolt going into Nerval, Philo, grabbing the Furgy. At this point I'm like, alright, all I need to do is normal summon next turn, use one of their effects, but I do it in the wrong zone, so I'm going to have to go for Bear Bloom just to get another chance of doing this very thing. Banish 2 to grab the Ancient Warriors, because it can be targeted so I can bounce it back and just go for a game. 28 from this, 2000 from Fractal. And that is the deck. Yeah. And I fucking love it. Honestly, this deck was really fun to play. I played several Tri-brigade decks in the past, but this one is really feeling good. I really like the interaction of just getting into my Tri-brigades, getting into the Fur Hires, because Fur Hires, if you don't really have a good opener in hand, if you have 2 of the Fur Hires, that gets you into Frigide and start stealing one of the Tri-brigades in your hand. It has a lot of awesome plays, a lot of interconnectivity, and I highly recommend the Furry deck, believe it or not. So yeah, if you liked the video, please give it a like. If you want to subscribe, please do so. We recently reached over 100 subscribers. I'm super pogged about that. And without further ado, click off the video while you can. Here we go. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, fuck. Furries. Rawr! XP noses pounces on you, ooh, you so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bulge from across the floor. Nuzzles your necky, wacky, told her Matilda, hee. Unzips your baggy, expensive baby, you so musky. Take me home, pet me, and make me yours, and don't forget to stuff me. See me, wag my little baby, tail off for your bulgy, wodgy. Kisses and lickies your neck. I hope daddy like his nuzzles and wuzzles your chest. I be getting thirsty. Hey, I got a little itch. You think you can help me? Only 7 inches long. Ooh, please adopt me! Once I apologize, I lick my lips. Ooh, punish me. Might have hit 'em with this furry shit. They don't see it coming. fucking kill me.